What's good, everyone? It's your boy Filmzilla, and we are back with another showcase wrap up. These are videos where I list some of my favorite, my most anticipated, my most looked forward to games from the games showcases that we've had over the couple of weeks. It is that season. Last time we went over State of Play. Today we're doing the Xbox Games Showcase. There were some absolute bangers this year, some surprises, and a couple of games that I've like low-key been waiting on sequels for. So if you love sci-fi, storytelling, time travel, or just weird vibes in general, this list is probably for you. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first game I'm kicking off with is The Outer Worlds 2. I actually cannot wait for this one. I love The Outer Worlds. I think it definitely was the first game I played on Game Pass, and that's what really got me in love with Game Pass. It's just Obsidian out Bethesda in Bethesda every single time. It's just got that Fallout vibe, that classic Bethesda RPG vibe that you want. The humor, perfect. The Outer Worlds 2 direct that we had after, absolutely hilarious, and made me look more forward to the game than I ever had. As long as Obsidian kind of stick to the same formula, improve the mechanics, improve the gameplay, I think we got a good one on our hands. So yeah, looking forward to that one. Next up is Beasts of Reincarnation. This one actually came out of nowhere for me, completely floored me. Game Freak are back at doing what they do best, and it's subverting expectation. And I know that may sound ridiculous because we've had the same Pokemon game every year now for the past 6-7 years, but people need to remember, before Game Freak, were in this little route, they were making different games, and they spun it around and they came back out with Pokemon, and it completely blew us all away. I'm kind of thinking that the same things are going to happen with Beasts of Reincarnation. It's a Souls-like, which, I've been complaining that everyone's making Souls-likes and Souls clones and everything, but for some reason, there's just something special in this. Maybe it's just because I'm a big Game Freak fan, or I just, it's a bit of false sense of security that they're going to pull off something big. But I think narrative-driven, like post-apocalyptic Japan, it looks good. It looks good to me. I'm excited. So the next game is Clockwork Revolution. I've had my eye on this game for a while, but I wasn't too sure. Like, InXile for me, they're just a studio that's always in the back of your mind. I guess they're a long-standing studio. They've been about for ages. There's companies that I worked with who have worked with them, and it's been an absolute pleasure. So there's only positive things in my mind, but I was a bit concerned at them trying to do the Obsidian thing. I didn't know if Clockwork Revolution was going to hit. I liked Wasteland, Bard's Tale, not my cup of tea, but all great games in their own right, and I didn't know if they'd be able to do something this big. But the trailer actually really sold it for me. It was very, very, very heavily gameplay focused, which just kind of, I don't know, it locked me in. Like, British accents, I felt a bit like home. There's bottlings, there's time travel, there's like all sorts of stuff. The game looks really, really good visually, and it looks like it's going to be a very, very fun narrative as well. So yeah, definitely one to look out for. Next game should come to no surprise for any of you who know me. It's Aphelion. I love a space game. I'm never going to get mad at a space game. So it is just what it is. That's what happens. Like, it looks really, really interesting. It looks really kind of grueling. The game looks like it's going to be tough. There's going to be a couple of puzzles in there that are going to throw you through a loop. Yeah, just give me a space game and I will play it. You all know this by now. The visual style is very like surrealist as well, and yeah, it's just something that I'm looking forward to, and I can't wait to get into. Next is Invincible Versus. Again, you know me, I love a fighter, I love a licensed fighter. Skybound have brought up a new studio, and yeah, it's an invincible fighting game. Like, who's gonna complain? Like, the combat looks so solid. And I said a bit in another video about how I'm like quite happy to see Western fighters and, you know, Western licensed titles kind of taken up a stage again, because we haven't really had that since the PS2 era. So I'm very excited to see the quality that this game could deliver, you know, well, kind of spoiled for choice with fighters in the coming year, or next year rather. Yeah, it looks good. It looks absolutely brutal. I can't wait. If you want more of a breakdown of what I think about it, you can click on the video here, which I break that down. But yeah, Invincible Versus is coming soon. Can't wait. Next, one that I'm actually really digging. It was a big surprise for me. I had no idea about this game, and it was Mudang Two Hearts. It, you know, it was K-drama, it was Train to Busan. Like, one, I'm just really excited about Asian studios, namely Chinese and Korean studios, just delivering these projects. You know, like, these are two countries that haven't delivered the most in terms of games in the modern popular era, just because of how things fell. Like, there wasn't a lot of Chinese developers developing for the West, and vice versa, and trade embargoes and all of that. But now we're really kind of seeing a lot of talent re-emerge from Asia, whether that's Japanese studios having a renaissance again, or the Korean studios coming up with this like incredibly cinematic action game. Feels completely fresh. Like, I have no idea what's going on in the trailer, but it just looks good, and it looks like something I want to get into. So Mudang Two Hearts is definitely like high up on my list for new games. And finally, last but not least, There Are No Ghosts at the Grand. This one, it looks like a good time. I'm really like kind of trying to re-enter my bag when it comes to British games. I just think a lot of British games, just when it comes to writing in video games, we usually have the best substance, and it's always got this layer of humor. This seems like it's got a bit of like Twin Peaks surrealism, but it looks really good. We had Winston singing a song in the trailer, which was fun but unnecessary. But yeah, it just looks fun. The art style looks fun. You get to build up a hotel, which, you know, that's just a bit of me really. I like doing stuff like that. But yeah, it looks really good, and I honestly can't wait to see more. Okay, and that's a wrap on my favorite reveals from the Xbox Games Showcase. Sorry about the glasses, I don't think I mentioned this, but my eyes are a bit sore and red, so just wanted to cover that up for you. We've got hilarious RPGs, we've got action games, we've got fighters. There's so much going on. Xbox are delivering a lot in the next coming year. We've got the Xbox ROG Ally, which I did a video about, so if you want to look up on that, you can watch that. What else did we have? Yeah, we've got Asian studios doing their thing. We've got Game Freak coming out with a whole new vibe, and we've got Mudang Two Hearts as well. So yeah, I'm excited. You guys let me know what your favorites were for the Xbox Game Showcase. I know I didn't mention Persona. Persona well and truly could get its own video, but I have thoughts and I have feelings, and I'll let you know when I do drop that video. We've got the Summer Games Fest left next. But yeah, until next time, peace.